There's a new scandal for Jeremy Hunt as his wife is now presenting a show on China's state TV. Guys, we have a bit of a problem. Jeremy Hunt, the guy who wanted to be Prime Minister in 2019, or maybe right now he even wants to be Prime Minister, which makes me want to judge him right now. His wife, Lucia, has a show on China's state TV, China Hour. Bit of an issue here, and I'm going to tell you exactly why this is a problem for the country, but also actually for the Hunt family themselves. The idiocy, let's just say, because I'm not going to accuse anybody of anything that I don't know about in terms of the lack of evidence, but I'm just going to focus on what we already know. I'm just going to focus on the evidence we have. I'm not going to say anybody's a member of the CCP, anything like that, because there's a lot of allegations around everybody. We know that a lot of CCP agents have infiltrated the city of London, the media and other places. Let's just focus on the evidence we now have, because that's more important rather than just throwing around random words. China Hour, TV channel that's controlled by the CCP in China, state funded, state control, and we exactly know how Beijing operate when it comes to media, when it comes to businesses, corporations, companies like TikTok and all the others they have to get the approval of President Xi, otherwise they cannot perform, they can't just operate, they don't have actual free market capitalism, they have essentially authoritarian state corporatism. So the state and the government has embraced the capitalist model, but it is essentially communism on steroid using capitalism, which is a really, really weird model, which actually, ironically, is working for China, for the Chinese Communist Party. They are becoming the superpower, but their people are still suffering, and we are suffering because of it. This is a big problem. Now, one of the issues that we're currently facing in the China Hour, and Lucia Hunt or Lucia Gu, who has been doing a show on cultural issues and things like that. If Jeremy Hunt wants to protect his credibility, and his wife was very supportive of his campaign in 2019, do you realize that at least it looks dodgy? That's all it is. At least. I understand that people's, obviously, politicians' wives, their life is separate. I get it, right? I get it. But at the same time, unfortunately, whether you like it or not, politics is personal. It's not just business. So there is absolutely always a link. Now, I'm going to criticize Jeremy Hunt himself. Not just the wife. That's not my business anymore. This is the same person. Jeremy Hunt was sent to China in 2016, about 5 years ago, to negotiate with the Chinese Communist Party to bring China Hour, the TV channel, to the UK. He negotiated a deal, a treaty, a media treaty with China to give access to the Chinese Communist Party, our media platforms. I mean, this is where it escalates. This is the problem I have. And this is the issue, because China Hour and channels like this, what they have been trying to do is that they've been trying to create propaganda for China. So since 2020, since the first lockdown, they've been the ones who've been praising the Chinese Communist Party's narrative over everything that's been happening since 2020, or technically 2019. Hence the name, that's 2019. Why? You are praising a channel that's praising the Chinese Communist Party and their handling of the lockdown. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. What is going on here? No idea. Sarah Cook, who's a senior research analyst at Freedom House, said that shows like China Hour were used to help Beijing to whitewash all the regime's wrongdoings and everything, that the evil that they do. It's about embedding content from Chinese state media, or made in collaboration with Chinese state media, that local audiences are already watching. She's right. She says that, and that's the whole problem that we currently have. Some of it is, you might not really realize because it's subtle content, but effectively it is all propaganda. So not only Jeremy Hunt's wife is on this channel, he negotiated the deal to bring the channel to us. Now, I'm just going to leave it here. I'm going to let you decide for yourself what you think. I'm not going to tell you what you think. That's not my point. I'll just bring the facts, I give my opinion, and you just decide for yourself. But I'm not happy about this, considering we have a big problem with Boris Johnson and his leadership, and we kind of needed people like Jeremy Hunt to have some credibility to create some sort of opposition in the House of Commons. Not for him to become leader, no. But we needed some good names who are respected to go out there and criticize the leadership. At this point, he can't. He's losing his credibility. Unless the mainstream media, as usual, completely ignore this news story. They don't talk about it, and nobody would know. Well, it's not nobody, is it? We are talking about it. You guys are going to know. And you guys hopefully are going to share this story with your friends, neighbors, and family. And we'll see how it goes. I'm going to give you more updates. Doom and gloom is here, but we're going to give you positivity. Subscribe to the channel. On my Tousi, we are the media.